Welcome back, friends. This is Wendy with Cannin Plannin. We are on day number 10 of our Craft With Me adventure for the month of February 2024. Today we are going to be finishing up using the Gnome Mini Deco Kit. I have used all the pieces except for what I'm going to share with you guys today, and the new Gnome Stencil. Let's take a look. All right, you guys, I have cut a piece of cardstock to 5 1/4 by 8, which is the size of our large cover. I'm going to be making a little dashboard, and I thought it would be really fun to utilize the last of the paper that I have and the new Gnome Stencil. So I'm going to make this really quick. Again, this is 5 1/4 by 8. I'm going to use this last piece of paper we have, and I'm going to go ahead and just tear strips and attach them on here just on one side because I want to leave room for the gnome on the other side. So I think I'm going to do one more piece, and then I'm going to do the gnome down in the corner. It's going to be like this. Make sure I have enough room. Yeah, we should be good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach these. You're going to need a bit of adhesive, whatever style suits your needs. You are also going to want something to cut with because your paper will probably be longer than what you are working with. In this case, mine is, so I'm going to have to trim some off to make a dashboard. Oops. I want these fairly close together without necessarily touching. And so that I can have a little bit of space, but a little bit of dimension as well, because I, tore that paper. Gave myself that little bit of, I cannot believe that this is the end of our kit. Like, we are down to this piece of paper, a die cut, and some stickers. That's all that we have left. So I think we did pretty good on using our mini deco kit for all kinds of fun stuff. So, all right, we're going to push that aside. We might end up using that a little bit later, but we're going to go ahead and start with our stencil. So stencil has one body shape, 2 hat sizes, 2 beard sizes, a foot, an arm, a nose, and 4 shapes. So we're going to make, I think we're going to make the bigger gnome this time with the smaller hat. I like the bigger beard. So we're going to start by tracing the entire body shape really lightly because we're going to do a lot of erasing. I'm going to go ahead and attach my little beard on here. And again, you'll start to see the stuff that we're going to end up erasing in the end because they're going to kind of overlap as we go. Okay, we're going to do his little feet. And then to get the other foot, you just flip the stencil over so that they're symmetrical. And then we're going to add his little arms in here, like so. And again, flip it over and you'll see, again, I have some things that I'm going to have erased in the background. I thought it would be cute to have him holding the little mushroom. So I'm going to put the little mushroom in here. And I'm only going to do the part that will be behind his little hands. All right. Now we're going to use this hat. So I'm going to pull it down a little bit onto his beard, like so. And there we go. And then we'll add his little nose in there. All right, so we have lots of overlapping pieces and we want to make sure that we utilize all of those pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some brown to use for his hat. I'm using Stampin' Write markers. I love Stampin' Write markers. They're perfect in Tool of 12 planners. I am not a Stampin' Up rep. but I know a few. So if you love what you are seeing here today and you want to try it out, let me know and I will connect you with some of my favorite people. So I'm going to go ahead and just erase some of those lines I know that I'm not going to need. And as soon as I finish tracing, I'll go back and erase the rest of them. I just want to make sure that I don't erase ones that I might necessarily need. Okay, I'm going to use a black pen. This is Sarasa. It's a fine point. I just got these at a regular craft store, or you can get them at Walmart, any place that has office supplies. And I'm just going to go around our shape now that I have figured out what I want that to look like. And of course, my hand's going to be really shaky. It's okay. And here is his little hands. And his little hands. Holding our little mushroom. A piece of his beard. And the top of our mushroom. This part is the gotta concentrate part. Not that there's a lot that you can mess up with tracing, but you never know, friends. You never know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my eraser. This is a polymer eraser, so it's great for using in our planners. It doesn't leave that brown smudge that sometimes you get when you're erasing pencils with a pink pearl. And then we're going to start the coloring. So I'm going to start with his nose. I am going to use a Sahara Sand, which is a lighter brown color. So we're going to, well, it looks kind of gray, but it's actually a brown color. And I'm going to add just a little bit of dimension on that. Then we're going to do his beard, which I'm using the gray granite, which is a lighter of their gray colors. He's just too cute, this little gnome guy is. Do across the top of the mushroom, around his little nosy posy. And we'll do the little wisps down here that are underneath the mushroom. There we go. Then I have a darker gray color. I want to just add him some whiskers. Okay, there we go. And I chose to do an olive green just because our little guy has like olive green pants. So I thought that would be fun to just do an olive green color for his body and his arms. So we're going to go ahead and just color that. And hope that my marker doesn't die, because I've been using these markers for a hot minute. And we're going to do this on his body. And then his little arms. because it's his little shirt or suit or pants or whatever he's necessarily wearing. I mean, gnomes, you normally only see their beard and their hat and their shoes. So do we really know if they are wearing pants? I mean, the ones in this one is wearing pants and shirts. So, but most of the time it's just our little, you just see the little beard and his hat. All right, there is that. We're going to do the bottom of our mushroom in that same Sahara sand color. And then I grabbed some yellow to do some dots on the top of our mushroom. And I have red to do around the mushroom. My hands are shaky today. And then we're going to do his hat. Oh, and his shoes. So I love this. They look like little stripes, like they're tied, the tennis shoes. So I'm going to use this red and just do, it looks like it just goes like across his toe like this. And then like this. And then like just different ties. So we're just going to do that on this too, so that he kind of matches with the other gnome stuff that I might have in my planner when I put this all together. Oh, my pen is dying. And then we have a brown for his hat. So let's do this one really quickly. Of course, you can do your gnome any way that you want to. You can utilize any of the stencils that we've had previously. If you got the Build a Coffee stencil, then you will know that there's like a candy cane and a leaf and a pumpkin and a little coffee mug on there that you can utilize to decorate him with and put like he's holding. So it would be really cute. You can do it with a heart and make a little Valentine. You can do all kinds of fun things with your little gnome guy. I just brought this to do a little bit of shading. And there is our little dashboard that you can put in your large planner. That's the size we made, 5 inches or 5¼ inches by 8. Thank you for joining me for Cannin Plannin. And if you have questions or comments, you can drop those below. And if you found this information helpful, please feel free to share it out. And we'll see you back again for day number 11.